Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to recreate a reverse canvas. Once you have your canvas, you're going to want to flip it over and use a razor blade to start cutting it to detach it from its frame. You'll want to go over the same cut a few times because the canvas is a little thick. Once you have your canvas cut from corner to corner, go ahead and try to remove it from the frame. You're going to want to get some scissors and cut off the frays around the edges so you don't have little strings sticking out on the side of your picture frame. And so what I did here was I took the canvas and I folded it down from corner to corner where the bends already were so that I knew where to cut. You really only need a square that's about as square as the frame. You don't want to go too short to where you can't glue it to the back of the frame, and you don't want it too long to where it's sticking out either. So just use your best judgment. Once you have your canvas detached from the frame, now it's time to stain or paint, whatever you decide. Some necessities are going to be your stain, your polyurethane, a paintbrush, and some gloves. The stain material is extremely thin, so I started staining from the inside and worked my way out. You're going to want to let the stain dry for at least an hour before going on to the next step. So while that is drying, it's time to cut some vinyl. I purchased these pre-made SVG files from Etsy.com. I'm using this black iron-on vinyl to go with my theme. So now it's time to get the husband involved. I think he really enjoys this part. You can either do this with a heat gun or with a flame. This was also another reason why I chose stain over paint. If you do decide to use paint, just make sure you skip this step. After you get your desired level of burntness, if that's even a word, now you're going to paint on your polyurethane. I did 2 coats of polyurethane to really lock in that stain. Once the frames were dry, I took them and placed them on the canvas so that I could have a guide on where I would iron on my vinyl. After I ironed on the vinyl to the canvas, now it's time to attach it to the frame. I decided to use a hot glue gun, so I glued it to the back of the frame and then pressed it onto the canvas. Go ahead and add more glue along the edges underneath the canvas to the back just to make sure that it sticks really good. I measure from one corner to the other, creating myself a center line so that I knew where the middle was so that I could place my hook. Make sure you have a level handy so that you can make sure that your hook is straight. Once you have your hook level, go ahead and hammer that bad boy in. And once you have your hooks on, now it's time to hang. Thank you for watching. I hope to see all of your recreated reverse canvases.